What's up? Welcome back to the Really Bad People podcast. I'm your man's Bex. Man, oh man. As y'all can see, sun's out, guns out. And I mentioned in previous episodes, I've spoken about having to lose 100 and like 50 pounds or some shit before September 5th, which is my birthday. Happy birthday in the chat. Everybody spam HBD in the chat. In the chat. If you want to throw me some ass for this birthday, that would be greatly appreciated. Well, I started off the year at 196 pounds. As of August, I don't know, let's just make a date. August 10th, I'm 153 pounds. So, I'm still fat though. So, shout out my brother for fat shaming me my whole life. We got a lot talked about. But what's been going on with me? So, the other day, I saw a stud in an Easter outfit having to change her girlfriend tire. The problem was that the stud was shorter than me. So I know successfully that tire did not get off correctly. So I know AAA probably had to come out there and save them. But it was just funny. And when I say Easter outfit, I mean the tricolor polo hat with the yellow and blue polo, and then the weird tricolor shorts. She looked goofy. And she had dreads with that hat turned backwards. You know what I mean? I know she got like a rap name. That's probably something stupid that she say she got from the hood, but she really from Lil Burn. I hope she doing alright though, cause they was off that Swanee exit. Niggas be dying over there, and it's a low key die too, not even a full key die. Or they be unalived over there and shit. Since you can't say that, I'm trying to become more centric to like. Sorry. Oh yeah, forgot we got. This episode is brought to you by unemployment. I still need a job, nigga. Go get one. Type shit. No, I've been at this new job for a couple weeks now, and sadly, I already got called the N word. Unironically, I'm not joking. I wish I was, and it's a warm welcome. It's good to know. Some things remain the same. A level of comfort. I've been a nigga before. I'll be a nigga after, and I'll probably die a nigga. So be it. But it wasn't that radical, and it's not. Black people in corporate spaces, how do you exist, especially when it comes to these very racially charged conversations, or let's just say politically charged? Now, I was sitting around these two white dudes that I work with. I am the only black person in my department, but I work in IT, so that's normal. And the two dudes that were training me, great people. One's a real big Trumpy. Shout out to him. Another one is a deaf veteran, so shout out to him too. He cool as fuck. I fuck with him for real. He a nice dude. This is not a reflection of the company. This is a great company. These people are amazing. They do so much good for me. This one person just decided to run their mouth. And now he didn't say, hey, nigga. But we were talking about those little guns that you get when you shoot flies. Now, how this turns into niggas, who knows? But we're talking about that. The two dudes who I work with directly, we're engaged in the conversation. This one guy who does a certain thing at our job that's unimportant, he walks over and he wants to join the conversation. Now, he has a southern drawl. And he has a tattoo that's in Old English in red lettering. Now, I done been around a lot of races. And let's just say there's some consistencies with blood. And blood is small. Blood my height. I'm 5'2.5". He my height. His hands is little bitty. I got big hands for a little man. I got normal hands for a normal person, but big hands for a little man, and big feet. Not big meat. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, buddy kind of, comes into this conversation a little eager. And this is like day 3 for me. So it's my 3rd day out here. I don't know what the fuck going on. So they're conversing, and we're still talking about that damn gun. And then it just kind of like veers off, and now we're talking about guns and other capacities, and not like, you know, dye guns. We're talking about like airsoft guns, paintball, and we're talking about other ways to get rid of flies and vermin. And he goes, "Hey, I was watching the TikTok the other day. Yeah, all I heard was the little boy, he had the little orb gun, and he was like, boom, boom, I got you, nigga." And I was like, did that come out of my mouth? And then he said, yeah, he like, boom, boom, yeah, nigga. And I was like, who the fuck said that? Who? I didn't say nigga. Who said nigga? Ain't no other niggas around. So who said nigga? And then I turn back around and I look at the white dude in front of me, because we was outside of my temporary workspace, which was a cubicle in front of the office I was supposed to be moving into. And we both make eye contact and like, no, we heard that. So he's about to say the 3rd time, and this is the time that he chooses to muffle it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I done seen a lot of TikToks. I don't know what TikTok he talking about where they just say nigga 3 times. I felt like that was just him stretching it. I done heard nigga a lot. I say nigga a lot. But nobody had reference to this TikTok he was speaking of, and he still proceeded to say nigga. So, yeah, so within 3 days of working there, I already had the N-word thrown at me. That's fun, you know. At least it wasn't like first day on the job like them slaves, you know. I bet you they didn't have no time in which they didn't have. I wonder if there was, what if we could go back in time and put an HR for slavery just so we can keep log of how much shit happened. That'd be kind of crazy. Like each lashing was like a write-up. Like, damn, Jeffro, you done had 3 write-ups this week. Yes, sir, I done had 3 write-ups today. Type shit. Okay, that's not funny. That's not fun. We don't make fun of slavery no more. That shit, come on, bro. That shit not funny. Y'all laugh too. That shit not funny for real. I eat my rice. I've been dead slimming down, like for real, not even trying to like gas and shit. But none of the bitches is pulling up. So they was lying when they said just get skinny. You also gotta be cute. I forgot about that part. Comment down below if you think I'm cute. Like please, like somebody. And somebody I don't know. If it's one of the bros, I'ma kill myself. Oh, I got an iPad now, type shit. Well, I've already had the iPad, but the iPad is now a part of the show because I don't know how to keep track of topics in my head. But now I got to go to another thing. Fuck my cousin. But let me get to that in a second. Let me take a sip of water. This episode is brought to you by water. You need to drink it. Why your piss is burnt orange? Grow up. Drink some water. And stop drinking them vodka cranberries every night. You fucking alcoholic. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dad. On top of being called the N-word, I also think they think I'm gay because of how I dress. And I didn't know that I dressed a little homosexual, but my sister told me that. So I'm just gonna agree because I have been getting some stares. Because I mean, this is a very diverse company. Their workforce is like it's weird to be in a space where the company is actually good. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Let me stop talking about that shit. But let me talk about my fucking cousin. So, for all my fans, all 7 million of you, you know, recently I did a stand-up comedy bit where I released on the internet, and I made a bad joke about some family members. I got a cousin who has autism, and another cousin who has shown a side of him that reflects an alternative lifestyle to the heteronormative lifestyle that most of us live. And though that person is still of a minor age, soon they will be an adult in the next like couple months, but they have yet to speak openly of their orientation or preferences. Now, I jumped the gun and I made a joke. I won't insert the joke, but I'll re-say it right now. The joke was, uh, let me perform it. I got a cousin who has autism. That same aunt has a gay son. Uh, so she's 0 for 2. So my cousin decides to send that TikTok of that clip to her mom, who is not the aunt in question, who I make fun of for being 0 for 2 with children. But still, now I have a weird family. So weird not in the sense of who the people are, but weird when it comes to like age differences. So my mom is in her 50s. The aunt that was sent the clip is like 5 to 7 years older than my mom. Uh, and then I have another aunt who's like 5, 7 years older than that aunt. So like, there's a really close distance. It's not that far. My grandma's the oldest of 3, and so with that, I didn't really grow up with just my mom's sister as like my go-to aunt. I had 3 other aunts, and I only fuck with my mom's side. My dad's side, they don't really fuck with us the same way that my mom's side is, in the sense of like, communication. Now, I fuck with my cousin. I'm not getting into my family drama. I love my cousin. Shout out Ori. Shout out Bree. Shout out Jade, the stud. But then this other side is, I think everybody's just closer to their mom's side. Whatever the fuck. This is also the aunt that got beef with my mama. They squashed the beef recently. I just found that out. But still, this was the aunt that had beef with my mama. Now, her son is not openly anything. So me jumping the gun and kind of just saying that is fucked up. I'll agree. But why the fuck did my cousin have the audacity to send that to her mama? And then her mama gonna text me. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. But her mama gonna text me, this is hurtful. And then she gave me her whole spiel about my granddaddy would be sad, he beat my ass, all this other shit. And she's right. But it's just the fact that my fucking cousin had to blow my spot up. Now, mind you, this TikTok was on my personal TikTok and it only had 300 fucking views and like 20 likes. Why you have to do that shit? Nobody saw it. Nobody was going to see it. It was going to be flushed out by the millions of other things that I said that are inappropriate within the family. But you going to post that shit? Fucking putrid. Not post. My bad. Correction. Send that. So that aunt, of course, is not going to show that to the aunt that I spoke about. And if that aunt sees it, man, so be it. It's a joke. But then I had to talk myself down because I was stressed for like 2 days. I was like, fuck. Why she send that? Fuck. And then now I'm sitting back and I'm like, you know what? I gotta stand on it now. So everything that leaves my mouth, I'm not regretting no more. Fuck it. If I hurt some feelings, I hurt some feelings. You know. Do I regret saying that joke the way that I did? Possibly. It could have been better. But then after that, there was a follow up to the joke. Go watch it. I'm gonna clip it right now below. Go watch it. The Really Bad Stand Up Special is really good. It's really good. I say it's really good for a nigga who doing his first time of stand up. I mean, I've done stand up before, but this is my first time actually doing a bit, actually doing a whole set. It's pretty good. 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It could be way better because I know how funny I am. But so yeah, I love you, cousin. I love you a lot. You honestly, and this my weird cousin by virtue of just like she had the weird interest. She was cool. Her and her sister are the more eclectic of all the groups. Because this cousin, so her sister is like really into art. She's an artist. She's an amazing artist, phenomenal artist. 10 out of 10 artists. I'm gonna just post some of her art because she's fucking amazing. And she was like, she went through all the phases. Like, she was like emo for a little bit. She did everything. She was cool. I fought with her. Shout out to her. She just bought a house and shit. Love you, Sid. My other cousin, she wants to be a fucking vet. She's like she's a very intelligent. Also, they're all intelligent. That's the shitty part. These are smart people. They're all sensible. Nobody on my mama's side is stupid. Nobody on my daddy's side is stupid either. But just my mama's side, they're like all exceptionally well-educated women, and it's all women. It's like it's literally all women except for the aunt that got the gay son, so it's still technically all women type shit. So like in that regard, her being all women's, their sensitivities is high, but their intellect is also high, and so it's just like. She a well-educated black woman. She went to a HBCU. Now, mind you, this is where I say she a little weird. She a little different because, like, she got, like, a tortoise and shit. Like, who the fuck, what nigga got a tortoise? You know what I mean? Like, just a whole fucking tortoise. She got, like, a tortoise, a cat, like a lizard and shit. She used to have lizards growing up. I'll give you one traumatic experience with this cousin. I don't like no reptilians, no bugs. That's not really my speed. I'm not no bitch about it. Ain't no bitch in me. but I just don't really fuck with it. And she had 2 lizards, her and her sister. We like 8, 9 at the time, because me and her the same age. We a couple months apart. So this is my dog. Like, this is my dog. We did everything. And I used to stay up there every summer. I used to stay at her house pretty much 3, 4 days out of the fucking 6 weeks we were there. Like, it's just every day almost spent with her. And we went to the pet store to go get some crickets for her lizards. This dumb nigga, on the way home, we in the garage, and she gonna fucking drop the bag of crickets. So now there's fucking crickets everywhere. So now it's just crickets chirping everywhere. And there's a big bag of fucking crickets. Man, traumatized me. I could never fucking see a cricket again. If I heard a fucking cricket, my dick shriveled up. It was the worst thing in the world. So, cousin, love you. Love you. It's like the bear. Cousin, love you. Fuck you, but love you, cousin. But you see, she's like a lizard lover. And then she went to a HBCU, so she a full-fledged nigga. And she from Detroit, so she like a full-fledged nigga. She confused the shit out of me. So for her to not get the joke, she's kind of fucking crazy. And she didn't like the TikTok. So I love you, but fuck you at the same time. Well, that's really all I got to say about my life. So now on to our new segment of the podcast called Really Bad Advice. Insert song.
Really bad advice. Really bad advice. Really bad advice.
The Really Bad Advice podcast. The Really Bad Advice section of the podcast. Really bad advice. I feel as if in the past year, I've talked about this being my therapy. Well, I've learned enough. A couple months of doing this, I've learned enough about myself. Now it's time to disperse this knowledge that I read on Reddit forums, TikToks, tarot readings, and other dumb shit that I can find on the internet to heal myself. Now it's time for me to disperse that wisdom upon to you. So, please submit anything that you think you just need some help with. If you just need some clarity, if you just need to hear it out loud, an alternative point of view, come reach out to your boys. All the boys, all the bussy bandits, reach out to me. All the coochie catchers, reach out to me. Let me help you. Let me guide you. Because guess what? I got Buddha on me. Buddha and Jesus Christos for my Latinos. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm really connected. Oh, God. And I got Buddha on the chain and the Star David type shit. You know what I'm saying? We double protected. That way, when I get up to them gates, they going to be like, who you rep? I say, all y'all. I love everybody. Just let me in. Dear God, just let me in. Allah, let me in. The Jewish one, let me in. Buddha, let me in. All them niggas. I'm racking them shits up. So, Allahu Akbar and all that shit. Man, God's the greatest. Inshallah Allah, give grace. All that shit. May he be with you. May the force be with you. If that nigga up there, may the force be with you type shit. Luke and shit type shit. But yeah, I'm here to impart my wisdom. And I feel like who better than me? It's either going to be some really good or really bad advice. So, like, take it or leave it. Y'all niggas need advice anyway. Just get your shit out. Sometimes it's therapeutic in that regard. So today we going to go to one of our submissions. My husband, 29M, only watches porn with petite white girls with brown hair. I am curvy and black, 29F. Relationship advice, please? ? I'm going to kind of skim through this, but I'm going to read the rest of it because it's a whole thing. For context, I'm a black and relatively curvy, and my husband is a white boy. That's where he fucked up first. That's why your relationship. That's why he got to watch these petite white women. You big bit. No, I'm just... All right. I know I need to chill out. All right, we've been together for 5 years and married for 1. All of his exes are passing ups. From my understanding, are petite white with brown hair. I'm the first of this type for him. I haven't known him to watch much porn or be super sexual person, especially in comparison to me, who is much more experienced. You a hoe? You went for the white boy, and you mad he watching Pinot? And you a hoe? You outside? I'll bring this back to porn references, but for first some background. We had a rough couple of months, and honestly, an overall record relationship. I've had a bad gut feeling for years, and I'm not his type. Really one based on a personality interested and in recent times has felt true for the physical. Recently, we have opened ourselves up to seeing other people. Yeah, okay. But he did connect with a girl on OnlyFans, and you guessed it, petite brunette. One night we were having sex, and he kept looking at his phone. Turns out he was trying to look at her pictures to make himself come, which he justified because I wasn't kissing him. Oh, damn, this is getting juicy. Wait, fast forward. I started to notice that he's been searching for and watching porn with girls of this same type with me in or out of the home. He searches for specific actresses by name, and I've learned he searched for these same people for years. He also specifically looks for teen porn. Okay. This took a left, so this is just bad on your part at this point. He also specifically looks for teen porn. He has a, whoa. And he also has a hidden folder filled with images, filled, all caps, with images of me. So it sounds like he like you a little bit. Or he trying to throw you away, trying to be like, if she find it, there she go, type shit. I'm definitely not anti-porn, and we even watched it while we fooled around. I tend towards lesbian porn, like a lot of women, straight or gay, and don't need them to look like me. But when I watch straight porn, I only look for interracial couples that resemble me and my partner. I'm not sure what to make of this, if anything, but I keep running back in my head to the different intimate moments and second guessing the whole thing, and if it contributes to the multiple times I've gone and cried in the bathroom after sex for feeling like it didn't matter if I was there or not at the time, I chalked it up to inexperience and only learning from porn. Does this mean my partner might not prefer me physically? Could this contribute to our very slow sex life? Yeah, you guessed it. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. All men can attest. If I'm fucking the same person for a minute and like I choose to watch some Pinot, I'm not gonna choose to watch the same shit that I can go watch at the crib like for free. Like, why do you go out to a restaurant when you can cook the same food? You feel what I'm saying? Now, talking about opening up the relationship, he connected with a girl on OnlyFans. You done lost your nigga, all right? That nigga don't want you. You fucked up getting the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, white man either beat you or cheat on you. You decide. And he finna do both. Because clearly, to say that nigga had to finish by looking at another girl picture while he inside of you is crazy, ma'ams. Get up out of there. Just like get out, but you done put yourself in the fucking sunken place. Yeah, just let him go. Let him go. How big is it? That's my real question. Because if it's good, like, stay with it. Because I know what some good pussy will do to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what some good dick will do to me. Cause I ain't never pause. I noticed what I just said. Fuck. Yeah, look, I watch porn for women I know I can't fuck. You know what I mean? Sarah J. Well, one, I don't know if I would want to do that. But two, like, no, that big woman is not gonna take me down. Cherokee that ass. I watch her with a vixen, Man, there's a couple more. There's a couple. Pinky, bro. Pinky went platinum in my crib from like 2011 to 2018. I was like a once a day pinkier. Pinky was, man, Pinky with them tan lines. Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. And yo, like the girls, they like that one nigga with all them tattoos on his body who real skinny. I don't know why. But yeah, you just it's fantasy. It's not reality. It's the internet. We all something different on the internet. So let him get his rocks off. But yeah, he probably gonna cheat on you. So just leave. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this been good advice, but it's been some really good advice, or it's been some really bad advice. You let me know. But if you need some advice, please submit your advice to the Really Bad PPL podcast or RLLYPOD. No, fuck. It's gonna be on the screen. Submit it to that on our Gmail, or find us on Really Bad Advice on Reddit. u/Really Bad Advice. It'll be on the screen too. I don't even know why I'm saying this shit out loud. And maybe we can help you. So, ma'am, go get you a new husband. Start cheating. Go get a black partner, or get like one of them real big black dildos and just throw him all off. See if he feel insecure. The fact that his folder is hidden and he only likes teen porn, that's a little weird. Sound a little creepy. But that's your fault. Why did I get married? Or who did I get married to? That's on like ID or some shit. Shout out to them. This was sponsored by them. Really Bad Advice. Sponsored by Why Did I Get Married To? The best Tyler Perry film that's ever been. Go rewatch that shit. Jill Scott got a little skinny after that. So I like big Jill Scott. I don't like skinny Jill Scott. That Jill Scott that was acting like she was sucking the mic. Okay, anyway. porn don't do nothing. Just live your life and I don't know, divorce that nigga. But outside of that, this has been a Really Bad People podcast. This is the new style, this is the new format type shit. Y'all let me know. Ring off. And if you want to be a guest, please hit me up. Everybody keep canceling on me, so it's love. But yeah, play the outro music.
Really bad people, 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 really bad people.